Good morning and welcome. My name is Tami White from stampwithtami.com, and today we are going to be playing with September Paper Pumpkin. We are going to be making these adorable cards, and we're going to be using the September Paper Pumpkin kit. These are alternate cards to the kit, and Stampin' Up! Did something very cool with these kits this month. Normally, the kits are released after the 10th of the month when the subscription deadline is, and then about a week, 10 days later, they will release refills if there are any left, and they're while they last, and they usually sell out really fast. This month, not only did they release refills for this cool kit, but they also released a full kit. You can purchase this full kit, cool box and all, in my online store while they last. So I would run, don't walk, because I don't know how long, and after this video there might not be anything left. But they are really stinking cute. You can see the reveal, you can see the how-to video right out of the box by clicking on the resource page here or going to my blog. We did that a couple of weeks ago. So every month I do 2 videos with the Paper Pumpkin kit that comes out that month. One is the reveal right out of the box, and one is an alternate project. These cute little projects are our alternate. If you're not familiar with Paper Pumpkin, it's a monthly kit that Stampin' Up! Puts out. You need to subscribe by the 10th of each month. Everything's included in the box. So it's great for beginners. It's great for people on the go. It's great when you just really want to get your craft on and just don't have time for everything and don't have time to pull it all out. So very, very fun kits. It's my favorite thing to get in the mailbox every month. I don't know about you, but you know, the bills come, the Paper Pumpkin comes, and everything gets pushed aside because I love them. I am giving some of these away as well. So if they do sell out before you get to the online store, you might have the chance to win one. I'm giving 4 away with this online class. 2 will be immediately following the video based on comments that were left on this live video. We're recording live, and then the replay will be uploaded to YouTube, and the video will always stay on Facebook. And then I'm going to be giving 2 away in October. So you get 4 chances to win one. And even if you did have the kit, it's not bad to get a second one, because then you can do both the cute little boxes and you can do these cute cards that we're going to be making today. I also have some alternates. These alternates were shared with the kit. Super cute, really quick and easy to make with the products in the kit this month. And in case you missed this haunted house made out of the actual box, I do have a downloadable template for this on the resource page. So simply just go to, click on the link in this video or go to stampwithtami.com. And I also have the downloadable PDF for your stamp cases. That is also on the resource page. I do this every month so that you guys can collect all your stamps and put them right on the shelf with all the other stamps, and makes them really easy to organize. I have the information on that. Just click on the link in the video's description. And October's kit. So we have until October 10th. There's a few days left to subscribe to the October kit. And October and November are going to match. They're Winter Wonders. They're really cute looking boxes. Can't wait. Don't need to get both together to use them. You can use October's individually and November individually, but they match. One's going to be cards, one's going to be gifts, and this is always a great time to get into Paper Pumpkin, even if you've put a subscription on hold in the past, because it's the holidays and everybody loves handmade gifts in the holiday time. So the deadline for that is the 10th, and last night we just kicked off our 10th annual Stamp Out Breast Cancer event, and thank you to all who've already donated. Wow, that's amazing. We've already kicked it off. We've already really been rolling. So excited about this. We do this every year. It's our 10th year. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank here. In the past 9 years, we've raised over $50,000 for the American Cancer Society for making strides against breast cancer. This year, our goal is a low $6,000, but we're really hoping to blow that out of the water. Last year, we raised $8,000. Who knows? Maybe this year we can do $10,000. With your help, together, we can make a difference, and it's a great cause. And it is October's National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so it's all kinds of great stuff. And you get a free tutorial when you donate to our team directly through Making Strides Against Breast Cancer. Also, we have some cool apparel, and you can get that information on my stampwithtami.com blog. Okay, who's ready to start stamping? I'm ready to start stamping. So we have got super cute cards. We're going to make this set right here. And we are going to, these are the actual boxes that the kit made Look at the cute little metallic, super cute. I do have a video on my blog for those if you are interested. And these are the cute little boxes. Again, as of right now, you can still get these in my online store. Don't know how long that will last. The stamp set that came in the box, super cute. In fact, let me just zoom in just a hair so you can see what it looks like. Because normally after the kit is released on the 10th of the month, you can't get the full kit with this. You can get the refills, but it doesn't have this cute little stamp set in it. And this time you can get it for a limited time. So super cute. Also on these cards, and you can use that, I used the words from the Raven stamp set. I forgot to put this on the free PDF. So just a mental note, this is the Raven stamp set. Nancy is waiting to do a biopsy. Girl, we're praying for you. I've got my mammogram on Monday. It's one of the things I dread the most, but it has to be done, right? And it is, you know, I'm raising all this money every year for a good cause. I have to do it. It's part of it. Sometimes we got to do it because it could save a life. I know at one of our previous breast cancer fundraisers during an event, somebody got up and spoke, and they said the previous year after they were so inspired at our event that they scheduled their mammogram and they actually found a lump that was actually cancerous, and it was as a result of being motivated from the event. And that was chilling that she was actually able to, she's in remission now, but it was such an awesome story. I love reading. I've read some of the stories this morning that you guys have been posting on the blog, and some of them just bring me to tears. I love you guys. It's inspiring. For our class today, we have a free PDF, and I do this with every class, every online class. So, and it has the measurements for everything that we're doing today. And it also has a picture. I'm sorry, my printout came out crappy. When you download it on the website, it's probably going to look a lot better than this. It's also got the full supply list, except I forgot the Raven stamp set, but you can use the one that came in the kit. And I did put the kit on here in the refill because you can get those as of right now. Also, there's a URL that's going to bring you back to this video that we're creating right now, so that if you're not following along and want to create these later, you can just either type in that URL, zap the smart QR code, which is exactly the same as that URL, and it'll bring you back to the resource page where this video is posted and all the information that you need to get rolling with the project. So let's stamp. So I'm gonna start with our skeletons. I got all little skeletons here, super cute dancing skeletons. But I'm gonna show you something really cool because they are a set. And this purple piece that I cut out with the nested stitch dies actually cut out of the middle of this this card. So we'll start with that. And actually, before I do that, I'm going to stamp the words for this card, only because we're using Whisper White ink and it takes a little bit longer to dry. Okay, so this Whisper White ink is a craft ink, so it's a little bit different than our normal ink pads. It's thick. It almost needs to be re-inked often just because it's so thick. Because like a classic, if there was such thing as a classic white ink, it wouldn't show up on a dark color. So you need this really thick ink. And it's really great, especially for things like this. It's quick, it's easy, and you can put it on dark cardstock. But it does take a few minutes extra to dry, so we're just going to put that aside. All right. I hope you can bear with me for just 1 minute because for some reason my comments are not scrolling and I want to make sure that I catch all the questions that you guys have. I don't know what's happening. Something weird is happening with my Facebook today. It's always something, isn't it? Facebook seems to always be messing with something. So we're using Gorgeous Grape. Again, the measurements are on that free PDF. I've got a die cut machine here. And for this this cut, this is the and these are like nice labels. They've got the stitching around it, so it gives it a little bit of interest, quick and easy. And I think this is the second largest that we're using for purple. Yeah, second largest of these dies to cut out that center. So I'm just going to line that up in the center, and what's underneath. These are, you know what? These are fairly new cutting pads, so they're clear. Usually my cutting pads are, you know, a little bit warped and very used and not clear anymore. I didn't even realize they were two together. So I'm just going to run that through. And when we're done, we are going to have pieces to both cards here. So we have got the window to our second card, so we're just going to put that aside. And we've got the label that we're going to be the center. Actually, I'm not using it as a label this time. I'm actually using it as a kind of a center piece for this. And love you, Sharon. She said she got a t-shirt yesterday and that she found her breast cancer early because of her mammogram. Make sure you guys get your mammogram. Prayers for you, Sharon. The largest, I cut the black out of the largest stitched label die there. So we have two that are going to layer on top of each other here. So then we're going to take the skeletons. Now, if you had the stamp set, you could stamp these. There's cute little skeletons that you could stamp and cut out. But if you have this kit or the refill, you'll get these cute little skeletons. So we're just going to pop out 3 of those guys. There we go. 3 little dancing skeletons. I feel like that I want to sing like a nursery rhyme with that. 3 little dancing skeletons. Dancing in a row. Amy, I don't know the answer to that. She's asking if Canadians can purchase apparel. My friend Tamara Davis makes the shirts. She designs and makes them. So you could contact her by clicking on the link in there under the breast cancer fundraiser post, which you can get to from stampwithtami.com. Click on the t-shirt link and you can ask her there. I'm sorry, I just don't know the answer to whether she ships to Canada or not. I do hope she does for you. So the spider webs came from the Monster Bash Designer Series paper. Super cute paper, right? So this is in the holiday catalog. It's double-sided, so we're using this spider web paper. We're going to use it on both cards so they match. And I'm actually ready for some assembly now. That's how quick and easy the first card was, right? Not that anything is complicated. Nothing is complicated. But I love quick and easy. You know why? Because then I do it. If it's really involved, I'm going to put it aside. That's how I roll. And then eventually, I mean, I might get to it and I might not. Okay, so here is another cool new thing that I'm doing on this card. These just came in the new holiday catalog, and they are black dimensionals. There was also, I believe, a little pack of these in the Paper Pumpkin kit. Little package of black dimensionals. So what's cool about that is they just match everything. Right, I see I'm not the only one that puts complicated things aside for later. Especially when you're having one of those days, right? Okay. So that's going to go in the center, and then we are going to use, I'm going to use some minis here for, I think I have some black minis out here. Do I, don't I? Let's see. If not, you know what, I'm going to make some. Thought I had the black minis out here. I don't. I'm just going to mix them for the sake of the video. I'm just going to cut the edging of the larger ones. And we'll just stick that to the back of our skeletons. I'll put the larger part in the back of his head here because that's a larger part of his body, and the smaller part in the bottom. I actually just, I cut the minis in half for his feet. I actually think these might even be too big for his feet. In fact, you know what? If you have the minis, you can cut them in half for his feet just because I don't want to trim these up too much on the video. I'm just going to cut these in half and use them for his little bum here. We'll dimensional his butt. I love purple and the green together for Halloween. Personally, I like it more than the pumpkin. Although I like pumpkin too. Okay, so when we peel this off, we've got our black dimensional on the back because he's got a black little outline. So the first one I put up a little bit. I did the center first, and then we'll do the outline. I think Stampin' Up! Will continue black dimensionals. Absolutely. Oh yes, that's my. I hope they do. I'm just going with this. Okay, so I kind of made them dancing, so I kind of put them out there at a little bit of an angle, each one. All right, so probably should have done this before I put that down there. This little, and I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. I don't know what I can put. I need something dark. Here we go. This came in the kit. Do you see his little skeleton? Super cute, right? It is. It's so cute. So this little vellum circle also came in there. We'll go ahead and I'm going to use a mini glue dot, or actually, you know what? I'm just going to use snail in the interest of time, or a mini glue dot will work. Put it on the back of that little spider web with the cute little skeleton in it. If you're like me and just went lazy and used snail, make sure you poke out painting lines, little adhesive lines in there, so you're gonna see those. That's our little secret. I know you can barely see that little vellum too. Stick it on there. Put a little snail on the back of that, and that is just gonna sneak right underneath. And I put the corner right where these two, there's two little lines on that. So I lined it up. And then we've got glitter dots. So cute. I already used one whole color of them, but I'm using, like I said, I really liked the green and purple together. So I took the green for this card. They're, I think they're Granny Apple green. Oh my goodness, these big ones do not want to come out. I like it when they stick, but at some point you got to be able to pick it up, right? Come on. Come on. Okay. Actually, I think I need a little bit more gummy on here. This is the take your pick tool. Super helpful for picking this stuff up, but yeah, gummies help, especially when you got really sticky embellishments. So I went a size smaller, but you could go however you wanted with that. You could make them all the same size. You could even go with the gorgeous grape color if you wanted to. And that was card number 1, our dancing little skeletons. I know, super cute, right? Love them. All right, now for card number 2. You guys are going to love this. Oops, I'm throwing stuff around. We're making a lollipop, and we're making it out of the boxes. So you see the box here? Excuse me. The box has this cute little, it's almost like a foil. It's a shiny, drawing a blank on that one. Shiny surface. Anywho, carry on. So I took a box and the 1-inch circle punch. I'll just find one in here because I already lost where I put it on the table. And dismantled it. So all I did was just to kind of take it apart. And if you can find the seam, that's great. There it is. Now, here's a little trick to getting a lot out of this. If you overlap one piece of this circle punch with some of the score lines, you can just on the edge of the circle, each circle, you can get a lot more out of it than trying to get them all solid in the middle. And the reason why that's okay is because we're going to be layering these on top of each other, and you're not going to see that score line when you layer them. And I'll show you what I mean by that. We're going to take some mini glue dots. And through the magic of video, I punched 6 of each of each pattern. So one had stripes, one had polka dots, so I did 6 of each. And we're just going to start right here on one edge. In fact, I got to find where I left off with these guys. And go ahead and stick, especially where if you have one that has a score line or a crease in it, start with that so that you know it's going to be covered. And, oops, my bad. I just did that backwards. All right, let's do this. Right? Yeah, this way. Oh, my head, I'm already losing it. Okay, there we go. So that the score lines are hidden. And let's go this way. So each one you're going to sticky right on the score line. Actually, that's the best way to do that so that you don't mess up what I just did. And they just overlap kind of like a caterpillar. You're making a little overlapping. And you can rotate each pattern as you go because it looks kind of cool when you do that. Thank you guys. Thanks for sharing the love. Right back at ya. This particular one had a lot on it, but that's okay because it was all hidden in there. No one's going to see it. And I do find, I mean, you could use snail for this too, but I do find that the mini glue dots were easy to just stick and go. All right, Daphne's got a skeleton joke. What do you call a funny bone? You guys are probably going to read her comment. What do you call a funny bone? A humerus. I love it. That's hilarious. So you can make this as big or as small as you want to, simply by adding or subtracting some circles to it. I did it 6 of each was the one that I did with a 1-inch circle punch. You could even make them bigger if you used a larger circle punch. But I found that you got the most mileage out of the boxes if you use the 1-inch circle punch. And definitely cut over some of the creases there. Okay, so this is the last mini glue dot to close up the gap. And then we have our lollipop. Neat, right? All right, so whoops, I'm not going to get rid of those. I need them. I got these at Walmart. You can probably get them at any hobby store, probably even on Amazon. They're just, they're called treat sticks. If you make lollipops or anything like that, they're little, just little sticks to make for his little lollipop. You could also make one out of cardstock if you wanted to. I cut a little strip of this Spiderweb Designer Series paper. We're going to attach that to the middle of our card base. And then I went ahead and attached the window that we cut in the very first step. We'll attach that with some of those black dimensionals. Linda says, I came, I saved, and I will watch later. Oh. DGIF, right? Okay, so, oh my gosh, I'm such a dope. So, I did not cut this piece. In my directions, I tell you to cut it bigger, but I thought I could get away with this little scrap. So I'm going to improvise just a little bit because my little scrap just wasn't big enough. Because I'm a little bit of a dope today. But I think we can make this work. I'm just going to move it down because not only do I show you how to make cool things, I show you how to recover from mistakes because I make a lot. Let's put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of the lollipop. You could use mini glue dots if you wanted to attach it flat. Totally your call on that. And I am going to position this so it hides that little piece. And actually it's perfect because that's actually where I wanted it anyway. So I guess it worked out that I cut that a little bit smaller. You could use a straw, I think, but a straw might be too fat. These are tiny. See how narrow they are? A little sliver of white cardstock would work too. It wouldn't be three-dimensional, but it would work. So I'm just going to stick these. If you had a coffee stirrer that was whiter that matched, that might be a cool substitution too. Those are a little flatter. Okay, so one end I'm sticking underneath here, right on the diagonal, and the other end, I'm gonna stick right under. Whoops! Don't do it! Don't do it! There. I'll stick that right underneath there. And I just realized I stuck all that down and didn't put our little taggy in that we had stamped already, the Celebrate If You Dare. We pre-stamped that because the white ink takes a little bit longer to dry. And I can't even pick it up today. I'm just having one of those days. You know those days. All right, so the tag, I'm going to make this work. Oh, it wasn't dry. That's just going to make it extra spooky. One of you is going to get this when you win a prize. You're going to get this card, and you're going to say, oh my gosh, she smudged that with love. Actually, you know what? Let's make a dimensional out of this. Let's pop it up a little bit. Dimensional on the back of that tag. There we go. I totally made that spooky by smudging it. Hey, who knew it would come out cool? But you can use your heat tool also to dry that. Oh, bugger. I am just determined to not make this card work. All right, so I'm totally revamping here because I'm having a day. It's still going to be cute though, right? So we're going to put the hand down here instead because the hand's got to be holding the lollipop. But I would have stamped it upside down so that it was stamped this way, the Celebrate If You Dare. And because I did it this way, I'm going to put my glitter dots, and I used the purple on this one, in a different place. Thank you, Terry. I'm glad I'm not the only one having one of those days. She said she was having one earlier this week. Let's see. Let's go with medium-sized here. I give up. I'm going to use the pointy end. I know Linda uses this end all the time for her embellishments. So let's see. Where should we put it? You know what? Let's do some randomness. A little bit here. I'm just playing around now because we can. A little bit here. Okay, that's super cute. And then one big one in the center, for the center of our lollipop. There we go. Hey, now you've got a completely new design that you can make. Who knew? Some of the coolest things I make come from some of the biggest mistakes I make. So there you go. Keeping it real, people. And it's Friday. So that's our second card. These are, I'm just going to go with these are our 3 cards. Super cute, right? The free PDF is on in my online store for these. And if you've left a comment, you will automatically be entered into the drawing. I'm going to draw the winner for that immediately following this video. And the replay drawings for 2 kits I will draw on October 18th. And I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and we will catch you back here next week. Thanks for joining me.